First things first, before you sit down at your instrument, it's important that you are warm and comfortable and in the right frame of state of mind to play. I remember a few times, especially on tour, after coming from sound check and traveling and all this stuff, uh, getting on stage and not warming up and going for a pentatonic lick, something I would normally play with ease, and my hands were just cold and feeling really tight. And I went for a line that the band plays in uniform and plays together, and I just missed it. I was just way off. I was looking at my hands like, man, these things are broke or something like that. But it's because I didn't like take some time and play, get acquainted with the instrument. Also playing the organ. I was playing different organs every night on the tour, so I was just kind of taking it for granted that I could just get on and play. But it's really important to even at this stage, to be in the right frame of mind, to have my hands feeling good, to feel warm in my body. I like to be warm when I play. I think all these things are a good start for a great performance. So I play a lot of solo gigs. I'm not always around my band, and it's always a challenge to play all the parts when I'm playing these solo gigs. I'm thinking about how to sound full, when I'm playing songs that are normally involving other instruments. Like a lot of the songs I play are full band songs, and I'm taking them and deconstructing them and playing them, solo on the piano or, on the keyboard. Some of the things that go into my mind while playing solo are rhythm, the rhythm of the song. I think about the drums a lot, like what the drums and the bass is doing. I think about the relations of the melody to the chords, separating the chords to the song, and then being able to play the melody over the song, whether it's comping the chords with my left hand and playing the melody, or kind of playing a version of the chord and the melody all in one hand. Growing up, I didn't play a lot of hand and exercises as a means to grow my technique. Rather, I played to records that I loved, mimicked my favorite keyboard parts, and implemented that into the playing styles that I was playing regularly, especially in church. And now I would like to show you how I developed my technique playing one of my favorite Stevie Wonder songs, Creepin. So as you notice, both hands are playing different roles. My left hand is focused on bass, the chords, and the rhythm. My right hand is focused on the melody and the extended inversion of the chord to kind of fill up. Also, like I'm thinking of the background parts, especially on this song as well. So let's start off with what I'm doing in the left hand. So I'm thinking about the bass. I'm thinking about the chords and the changes. I'm not so much thinking about the bass part that's on the actual record because I kind of want to change that and manipulate it for how I'm playing the song now. But what's important to me is making sure that I nail the changes and the rhythm of the changes, like how they push. The beginning is like this walk down is important to the song. Like that push on the G is important. Like those kind of things set up. That's the way the song was written. So I'm trying to like always include those important things when I'm improvising or when I'm just setting the song up, when I'm playing the song. I'm thinking about the way the song moves and how the rhythm of the bass is supposed to be the bed for the melody. Having good technique in this song is very helpful, especially in your left hand when it comes down to the rhythmic part of the song. The groove is kind of a bossa nova groove, and it's important to kind of take the song section by section. Let's first loop the first 8 bars to the B major. And I can kind of take that and just stay there for a section. Actually, kind of like make that his own song for a minute, like just to make sure like the feeling of the song or the feeling of the bass part matches that rocky motion, between the 1 and 5. And then you have the chord. I'm kind of playing a little bit of a stretch though, playing this chord as like with the rhythm. After you kind of take those rhythms from the left hand, I'm trying to make it through the changes now with that rhythm and moving on. So it's like at the same time, I know I have big hands, so I'm able to kind of like stretch a little bit. But there's always like different ways that you can kind of play the chord in smaller inversions. And here's a way. So with my right hand on this song, I'm thinking about the melody. So I'm trying to play what Stevie Wonder sung on the record, and I'm trying to also comp the chords at the same time. So it would sound like this. I'm always trying to make sure that the melody is there, especially when we're in that section. And then the chords under it just kind of like, it's kind of happening with the same rhythm that I am from the left hand, but it's not as patty as the left hand. So it's like I'm kind of like. So now let's put the hands together. Again, this is the way that I developed my technique by using music as the basis of my technique. So I would play the song at a slower tempo and then play it at a higher tempo and then actually at the record tempo. Because I was really I'm only concentrated on making the music that I want to play. Growing up and knowing that like places like the Village Underground was open and places like where people were singing open mics and things like that. I always wanted to play those type of music. So songs like this really helped my technique to get to this point.